Everything's a different color now. It all looks gray. Kind of. It all looks red. Good morning to you, and happy Monday, and happy 70th episode to us, Durante's House of Music. What do you think? Has it been that long? Obviously it has, because that's what it says. Yeah, I just had to update it, so if it doesn't look like it says episode 70, just refresh the page, because I did just update it, because it was still set on 63. Some of these things are templates, so when I pull them up, they are pre-populated with stuff already, so I have to make sure I go in and catch everything in there that's been pre-populated already. So, here we go. Here we are. We're ready. It's before 11:30. We're looking good. I just finished my coffee, so this is your reminder to stay hydrated with water on my cool new purple cup. Looks red right now, but you get the idea. Anyway, here we are. Time for some random stuff. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're gonna have a great rest of your day, and I hope that this show will be a part of it. I hope you got to see my latest not live stream, which is now posted in the video section, because I'm a little bit of an idiot sometimes, and I was like, oh yeah, this will just, it'll go right, I can pre-record it, but it'll go right into my live section. If you know how to do that, let me know, because it's in my video section, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm advertising it, pushing it out, doing that for this channel, doing that for Huddle Harmony, so we're pushing out the stuff, pushing out the Bitcoin, pushing out all the goodies. Let's see, speaking of Bitcoin, that's what I'm pointing at over there. Anyway, so yeah, I'm back in the galaxy. It's not that my bed's a mess, it's just that I got this cool thing and I never use it too much, so you like to just be in the galaxy if you're going to be in the galaxy. So let's get into it. Hopefully everything looks good. Let me pull up my behind the scenes stuff to see, make sure. And of course I'm expecting there to be a full chat, so I'm just wanting to pull up my chat. I guess it would come up over there too. There it is. Hey, we got some people watching. Say hello if you're watching. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get into the random stuff here. Everything's red. I wonder why that is. All right, 237. How we looking? We're a little crooked. Is that? Yeah. I must have bumped something. All right. We're looking at 237 options here. I'm going to hit it, about 226 3/4 times. Blah, that was the 3/4 time. Okay, 172. Let's see. Forget that I have a light right here. Doesn't help me when everything is red. All I see is red. 172. Oh, that's very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4, and we are in. What is this? P. I know which one I want to pick, but this is all random. Those are only 4. I'm going to hit it 4 times. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so glad that the computers are on my side. That's the one that I wanted. You saw it. I hit it 4 times, and 3 of them were 1. So, there you have it. These are just the intro glasses. We need to switch and see things a little bit more clearly. Now that we're talking about random theory stuff, random music stuff. Hi, Tom D. You change your name? Your display name? I don't remember seeing it look like that, but hey, good morning to you. Are you ready to learn about Sergei Prokofiev? Sergei Prokofiev. Born in 1891. His dates, 1891 to 1953. Russian composer. Popular works of his include Peter and the Wolf, or maybe Pyotr and the Wolf. And I don't remember how to say wolf in Russian. It'll come to me. Peter and the Wolf. the march from the opera The Love for Three Oranges. And, Visions Fugitives, which is something that I played when I was younger for the piano. The Symphony No. 5 and the ballet Romeo and Juliet. His film music, including scores for Alexander Nevsky, I think I saw that, and Lieutenant Kiye, is often presented in concert form. So yeah, Prokofiev, one of the greats. We're talking like modern classical. You know, he was born in 1891, so he was coming up in the early 20th century, and so, you know, a lot of that music from that time, the classical music from that time, because there were still people. I'm just checking my audio level. Let me know if the background music is in fact in the background. Yeah, a lot of people were pushing the boundaries of what classical music was, and especially, you know, during that early, I was going to say 2000s, during the early 2000s, during the early 1900s. So, pretty interesting, if you ask me. And I don't know that you did, but I also can't hear you. So, there's that. All right, I want to show you a little something. We're going to just pan the camera up just ever so slightly if I can, without messing everything up like I usually do. Oh, what's this? It's not a great angle from here, but you can see my little guy just lounging. He's just lounging. He's like, I've got the day off today. I think I will listen to some music. So that's my Tesla bot. He doesn't do much at the moment. We're waiting for a couple upgrades to come in so that he can actually provide some utility around the house. That would be great. Somebody needs to pull their weight around here. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's get into... This is good. You know, this is good. It keeps me like, okay, what am I doing? What glasses do I have on? Let's do this. All right, so where's my whiteboard? We got the whiteboard. Oh, Beethoven's freaking out. Salutations, people in my computer. I'm just going to take off the date. We're just going to put months because, like, who cares? 12/20/2025. 12/20/25. Salutations, people in my computer. Oh, did I smudge it? Only just a little. Click, 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 clack. We're looking at our circle of fifths. I gotta draw in a couple of things here. Wow, why does that not look at all? There we go. That does not even look like the same marker. There you go. So I'm just fixing a couple things that got smudged. All right. Because we're going to refer to this quite often. This is the root of everything in music, pretty much. All right, now I got to switch back over. Okay, the chats are coming up on the screen. There we go. All right, so today's random basic music theory topic for Monday, December 15th, 2025 is building basic chord progressions and why they work. I don't know why those are work is in quotes, but we're going to find out. I'm going to turn that music down. Whether or not it's actually in the background, or if you can't hear me, or if I had a weird echo, which I don't. All right, we're just going to pause it. All right. So, why do basic chord progressions work? And how do composers or musicians or artists pick chords? It has a lot to do with this right here. Let's get into it. So, start with the basics. Chords are 3 or more notes, right? Remember, we organize things from the simple to the most complex. And so we start with notes, individuals, we do scales, groups, we do, that looks like it says grape, scales, and we do intervals, and that's pairs, And then we do chords, which are 3 plus notes together. All right, so this is how you should think about music. Okay, so from notes, ooh, that is fireworks. Let's see. I've been experimenting. This cover, I can play through it. So maybe I'll do a little blind jam. I've been experimenting, and like I said, it's all muscle memory. So if you know where the keys are, you don't have to see them. It's a little challenging because a lot of times you're looking at what you're doing just to get where you're going, especially like picking up and moving and things like that if you can't see it. But muscle memory takes you quite a long way. All right, so chords are 3 or more notes stacked in thirds, right? Not only thirds, but mostly thirds. Major 7, C major 7. C, E, G, B flat. B natural, excuse me. And so you have a major third as opposed to a minor third. You have a perfect fifth, and you have a major 7. That's a major 7. Major 7, but you just say major 7. Okay, so that's a 7th chord that has 4 notes in it. It says C major, C, E, G, common chord progressions. Okay, this is one of the most popular chord progressions. You see a 1, a 4, and a 5. Remember, we drew kind of like a circle. I think I drew a circle around. So whenever you're in any particular key, the 2 next to it, the 2 adjacent keys, are complementary. And remember, you're going down a 4th and up a 5th. I guess you're going down a 5th, which is in turn up a 4th, and then you're going up 5th, which is also down a 4th. But we're not talking about that. So 1, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we're in the key of G, and I play G, and a C chord, and a D chord. Oh my God, I didn't even do my intro. A C chord and a D chord are complementary. And in fact, that's what most music is. That's why when something different, ooh, comes around, you're like, whoa, what was that? All right, especially this leads you somewhere, mostly here. Oh wow, look at that. I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so then when I'm playing this chord, you expect me to go here. But when I go here, it's different and unexpected. And some might give you chills or something. So I love this chord. All right, that 5 to 6, minor 6 progression is beautiful. It's deceptive cadence is what it's called, because it deceives you. And it's almost like a little bit of a minor lift, if you remember that song. All right, so some common chord progression. 1, 4, 5, 1 we just talked about. That's the pop rock backbone. Think Let It Be. What? There it is, minor 6. That's not the chord progression. This is 1, 5, 6, 1, 6, 5, 6, 4. That's the next one. That's interesting. Common chord progression 1, 4, 5, 1. The pop backbone. That's not Let It Be. That's what it's. Grok, you are wrong, sir. The next one, axis of awesome chord progression here is 1, 5, 6, 4. And That's Let It Be. It told me Let It Be. Told me Let It Be was the common chord progression, but it's this other one. Anyway, sorry. Turned into Italian for a second there. Sorry. The Axis of Awesome. I'm pretty sure there's a video somewhere on YouTube where they play like 20 songs using just that chord progression. So look that up. That's Let It Be. All right, don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. You get the idea. Okay, and then of course we have a jazz turnaround. We're going 2-5-1, and so. We're going to get into the chord progression thing, but not just yet. It's derived from this. Basically, one can go anywhere. One can do basically whatever it wants. I think that's a dotted line. Ooh, let's see. My former theory students are going to be like, ooh, you better remember this. That's a dotted line. And before that, ooh, here we go. Okay, I think so. Before that, you can go to a 5. Most likely, something that can take the place of a 5. So you see, we're going here. This comes here, right? 5 to 1. 5 to 1. Something that can take the place of a 5. Let's see if I remember this off the top of my head. Is a 2. Because we're in C major. I'm always thinking in C major. Right? D minor is your 2. And that shares 2 notes with the G7 chord. So it feels like, kind of gives you the feeling of the 5 chord. Because it's got a couple of notes in common with it. And so those 2 can come to here. 4, oh no, wait, am I thinking about that wrong? Yes, I am. That's a 7, excuse me. Although the logic was sound, now we share 3 notes, so it's even more like it. So I apologize for that. That is a 7 diminished. See, this is me thinking off the top of my head. Before that, we go to a 4 or a 2. That's where that came from. And then the beginning of this chart, maybe not. I'll remember. But let's see. So 4 is F, and D shares 2 of those notes. Logic is sound. Information was slightly skewed. Okay, so 4 or 2. They feel very similar. Sorry. It is Christmas time. Okay, so 4-5-1. 2-7-1. Very similar feeling. Okay, you could do 2-5-1. That's where this is coming from. Beautiful. And you've definitely heard that chord progression before. Okay, we'll fill in I don't want to go too far because I know I'm going to get it a little bit mistaken. But this is the general idea here. We're going to start with that. It builds from the circle of fifths. So we'll continue that. This is trying to be brief. That's all. Just trying to get in, do the thing, talk a little bit about it. Why they work. Why do they work? Tension and release, or resolution as it says here. The 5 chord pulls back to 1 for that home feeling, right? So we do have a key of the day. So I'm going to continue talking about chord progressions while I jam a little bit in the key of the day. Let's talk about what that key of the day is. Let's get in and do it. Ooh, that's a perfect little transition because today's key of the day is... Ooh. D major. Or don't you ever forget how to find your relative minor from a major. Go down 3 half steps. Okay. So let me just see. Sounds like a plane going by really low. I mean, there's an airport kind of nearby, but I don't hear that all the time. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. This is important, so it'll just take me a second. Let me pull it up here. Let's see. I'm going by location. Let's not show everybody my location. Super secret. In the hills. Not in the hills, but not anywhere near any hills. So I've just thrown you off the trail. You see. Okay. You're like, are you done yet? Maybe. Let us see. I know this is an integral part of the theory class. That's why I'm looking at my pictures from school, seeing where my chart is. It's worth it. Trust me. Because I'm about to jam. We're about to hit some interesting topics. And I just want to make sure I get all of these chord progressions properly because it's important. I don't want to give you misinformation, especially about music. What's this? That's not it. We may just have to come back and revisit this. I have a nice chart. Let's see if I can Google it real quick. I finally got smart. I got too many computers, but I finally got smart and attached my one mouse to 2 computers. So I don't have to have 2 or 3 mice, who would want that? That would be crazy. Why would anybody do that? Yeah, not me, certainly. But yeah, multiple mice, multiple computers. So trying to, simplify a little bit. Chord program chart. Let's see what we got here. I'm not going to be able to pull this up on the computer to show you, but I'm going to play through it. And if I can see it. Okay, I'm going to have to do a little bit more research. Anyway, on with the show. So there's a certain progression that you go through. It's based on the circle of fifths. If you back up to what goes... Yeah, anyway, I'll have to pull it up. It's really going to bug me, though, because it's such a good resource. Let me just one more second here. One more second. This is just bugging me now. Let's see. Chord progression. Okay, I have too many pictures. I'll find it and we'll talk about it, unless it's in here. Let's just briefly. Ooh, what's this? It was from my theory textbook in college. It's a really good way to think about, what is this? Borrowed and parallel minor chords. Nope. There are certain possible chords in every key. And so, chord inversions, they're basically just, it's following the circle of fifths, going around. I'm just going to have to look for it. This is unfortunate. Okay, anyway. So, it's from my theory textbook in college. Tonal Harmony, very good book. And so it just kind of outlines the basic chord progressions given any key. And so using the Roman numerals. So we do have to kind of talk about that. But anyway, D major, jammin'. Where is it? Anything else? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, yeah, I remember what I was going to show you now. just so you think I'm not fooling, I gotta find where the key is. I found it. I was playing around with this yesterday. See, I kind of have to feel for the sharps, and then I'm just... It's really easy to play scales, but like as far as music... Oh no, that's not right. Don't think I forgot about this. Yeah, there you go. So it's really easy to play scales because they're linear, you know, one thing after the next. But yeah, and jumping around, it's like... So yeah, this jamming thing, it gets a lot simpler when you can stay within a given key or scale. You know what time it is? It's been a while. It's been a while. It's got a weird sound. Any hoozles, that's it. That's the last pair of glasses. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? It's back to red. And it's time to switch to my mouse. Wow, that light is orange with my red filters on. Time to go back to some background music. Ready, set, go. All right. That's it. That's it, folks. That's all we got. Me and Optimus. There he is. He's just chilling. He used to be stuck in my computer helping me run things in there, keep things clean or whatever he was doing. But now he's just chilling. He's got the rest of the month off for vacation. Anyway, I hope you had a great time here. I hope you're going to have a great day. Like I said, I sincerely do. So since I didn't do it at the beginning, of course, you are watching Durante's House of Music, where I, Tom Durante, the maestro, am your guide to all things musical, from keyboard instrument repair to music theory, music history, music production, AI music, and everything in between. And I do mean everything, I think. So if you want to help out the channel in our mission of growth and growing, we are doing, of course. Growing we are doing. That is my calendar. That's not my YouTube statistics. Let's see. Growing we are doing. Yes, we are indeed. We were stuck at 23, and now I can't hold up my phone. Now I can't show you what I'm trying to do. We were stuck at 48:10. I saw the number 48:23, and so I read it. Anchorman. We were stuck at 48:11 and then 48:10, and may have even dropped down below 48. But now we are back, baby. So there you go. Be a part of it. Come and watch us. Join the Durante's House of Music family and learn, basically. Feel free. Ask me questions in the comments below if you have them. But if you really want to help the channel out in our mission of growth, there's a couple things that I will ask of you. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, smash the subscribe. Number 3, poke the notification bell so you get notified whenever I put out new content. Number 4, share the show with literally everyone that you know. That'll help us grow for sure. Number 4. Yeah, that's it. If you want to help out, I love it when I end on a cadence with the song and it's just, it's not even the end. Pretty close. But yeah, if you want to help out humanity in our mission of evolution, there's a couple things that I will ask of you. Number 1, be kind to yourself. Person in the mirror, truly the only person who should matter most to you. Because if you're not looking out for number 1, who is? I ask you, who is? Number 2, be respectful of other people even if you think they don't deserve it. Number 3, be honorable to all earthlings, big and small. Because we're all in this together. And number 4, I think number 4 is water. Number 4, remember, your body is mostly water. After all, get your daily dose and stay hydrated. That's what I say. You know? All right. If you've done all those things, and I know you haven't, if you've done all those things, there's only one more thing left for you to do for the multiverse, for the universe, for the galaxy itself, for the solar system, and the planet. Oh, I don't know what that was. I think I turned everything down too much. I don't know what happened. Anyway, for the planet. Now that we're down to Earth, the most important thing you should do for your country, your community, your city, your block, your street, your house, your room, the most important thing that you should do for yourself and everyone else that you encounter is have a great day. And Theory Tuesday tomorrow. I'll be here. You be here? We'll see you then. That's what I say. Goodbye.